Wife cheated 10 years ago and just admitted it hurt me. Backstory, sorry I have to. My wife and I met 20 years ago and I knew right away she was the one. She was dating a friend of mine, but they were not very serious. He told me he was planning on dumping her, so I moved in for the save and told her about his plans. She got angry with me, which I expected, and told me I was lying. Long story short, we married 1 year later. Fast forward to 9 years later, we have now had our second child, and I am working very long hours trying to make all the bills, 80+ hours a week. Fast forward one more time to yesterday. She called me into the kitchen and tells me that she had an affair 10 years ago, and the guilt had been eating her alive. It was with a guy that I met once briefly, a not unlikable guy. She had invited him to a BBQ with some of our other friends in our backyard. My response was almost disbelief. I couldn't speak even when she told me that she would answer any questions I had. I got up and walked outside and have been beating myself up over the anger I feel. She swears she loves me and doesn't want this to end our relationship. I feel duped, and like this past 10 years have been a lie. Why didn't I see it? How could she do this much, keep it from me for so long? Why do I feel guilty? How can I go on living with her if I don't know that I can trust her? Please help me clear my mind. I need clarity, which I'm not capable of right now. Update. I plan on talking to her after I've had some sleep, and I thank you all for the perspective. It's 6 a.m. here and I've been up all night. I need to rest. Update 2. I have, after a long 5-hour talk, packed a couple bags and gone to a hotel. The reasoning I have for this is that she has had 10 years of time to think about this and make her decisions, where I have had 1 day. I respect all of the advice I have read and think if I do go forward, it will be rough. Haven't decided either way. I don't believe the whole "it's been 10 years, just get over it" argument is a good one. 10 minutes or 10 years doesn't change the level of betrayal. We have decided to seek counseling, but I feel like the work that we will have to put in will be almost worse than the hearing about the act. She told me it was an ongoing relationship for 3 months, and he had come to our house while my children were there, which hurt a lot. She also admitted to an emotional relationship with a woman, swore on a stack of Bibles and our kids' lives that it was not sexual. And I'm not sure if that's worse, but it hurt more as she told me that the relationship with the man was purely physical. Now for the next story. Found out wife cheated on me a bunch during boot camp 10 years ago. I and the person I'm married to have been together long before I left for the military after high school. We were together about 6 years before I went to boot camp all the way up till now. Total years most of my fucking life. Edit. We married at 28 BTW. Throughout the relationship I had fears of things, but never while I was in boot camp. And she always insisted and swore nothing happened and that she loved me more than anything, El Mao. There were several incidents throughout the relationship that raised alarm, but nothing in a long time. And I used to be pretty paranoid about this stuff back then. I come from a super unstable household. And even a few weeks ago she admitted to me that she never had a relationship before me and apologized for saying she did when we were young. She then said I was the only person she's ever been with and she loves me more than blah blah blah. But anyways, now I feel dead inside. I know there's more she hasn't told me. Also, I'm not employed at the moment, but working towards a degree that will get me a well-paying job. And I don't have my own family. I thought she was all I needed. Her family likes me, but when it comes down to making choices, we all choose our own. My friend casually offered to let me stay over at his place for a bit. I'm currently sleeping on the couch at my place though. Another thing, to me cheating on someone in boot camp is a line crossed. It feels sorta on the same level of complete betrayal. How much time wasted. How my life could have been different if I wasn't always talking to her and staying in my barracks room during the Marines. Fuck, but it was so long ago. But still, does that really change anything? Edit. I've been out of the military for some time now. Anyways, what do you guys think? Now for the X story. My pregnant wife of 10 years is cheating on me. About 6 weeks ago, we found out my wife was pregnant. About 6 hours ago, I found out she was cheating on me. I wish I could make this up, and I swear it feels like a bad dream. I'm so shocked and upset. I've been with my wife for 10 years this year. I thought our relationship was great. I've never felt more comfortable or happier. We are both 28. I'm gonna make this incredibly long story short. She has been cheating on me the last 1.5 months with her ex. Apparently they talked on Facebook when she reached out to tell him happy birthday. She instigated by doing this, I'm assuming. They slept together 3 times, hung out 6. She was going to TJ Maxx sending me pictures of baby clothes, but hanging out with him. This woman was my world. I did everything I could for her. I was so excited for this baby. We were trying. She swears it's mine and there's no way that it's his, but she lied saying they only slept together once. He told me 3 times. She finally admitted it. She said that she told him she loved him but didn't mean it. My thing is, how would she love him after only 1 month? They dated like 13 years ago. It's just hard for me to believe, and I'm questioning if the child is even mine. It's literally the worst day of my life, guys. I'm terrified. My anxiety is awful. I feel so sick. She's texting me saying she wants to work it out, but she was so shady. Apparently she turned off Life 360 and her mom noticed something was up but didn't tell me. Come to find out, she told her mom she saw him, but they just talked and nothing more. I have Life 360 on my phone because my brother, sister, and wife wanted to be in the loop with where I was, which was fine. But I don't use it to track them and never have. I trusted her 100%. It doesn't feel real. I keep hoping this is a bad nightmare, and I have anxiety and it's freaking me out so bad. I can't believe she did this to me. We have a home together. All of our finances are together. This was the life I wanted, and now IDK how to move on. I'm so betrayed. She was the sweetest woman I've ever met, and I'm just unsure. If you enjoy this type of content and would like to see more of it and support the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications. IDK how to feel.